Hey, welcome to the beersjackofbbq. Check out the tenderloin we did on the SNS MasterKettle with the rotisserie. Hey, I'm great, man. Behind the camera's Jack. It's cold outside. It's about, I want to say, I don't know if it hit about 20 degrees Fahrenheit here in Pennsylvania today. So a little bit cold. We got a tenderloin here, a beautiful looking tenderloin from, I believe it's Argentina. Jack's better half, which we're questioning that right now because she bought this for us to use while they're inside making Christmas cookies. Jack and I are standing out in there freezing cold cooking. So got the MasterKettle set up with the rotisserie in. Got the centered ready to go. Season it 24 hours in advance with, it's called the Old Mill Seasoning Spice Farmhouse Seasoning from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. My wife did some cat sitting for her uncle and brought us some spices. She said she did the cat sitting and I got the spices. So kind of worked out well, I think. Let's get this on the grill. All right, let's get this on. I got the ChefsTemp ProTemp 2 Plus or Plus 2 in here to monitor the temperatures while we cook. It's hard for me to work this way with the camera there, but we can get it. All right, got it centered pretty good. Gonna turn it on. You'll see the probe come around here. Pretty cold. I had trouble getting the switch turned on. So that should work out well. We're gonna let this go. There's the probe coming around right now. Gonna let this go till this gets probably around 80 or so. We'll let you see it, 80 to 90. Jack and I are gonna go back in and warm up. So see you out there. All right, just gonna take a peek. It hit a little over 90. And it looks like it's not turning here. I even said it to Jack and I even checked it out before because I had trouble hitting it with it being as cold out as it is. I think I know what happened. I had the wrong, get something warm here. The wrong rotisserie rod in because Jack and I made, or just to say Jack made that. Jack made the probes or the pieces that go in this, and with being a small piece, I wanted to get this on here. And the SNS rotisserie rod is a little bit fatter, so Jack has the fix, and we were actually just talking about that in there today. We have 2 more of these. Jack's going to fix 2 of them so we can use the fatter rod with these smaller probes on it. So we're going to keep an eye on it. I was actually checking it. It didn't let go too long that way. I know that because I just looked before to make sure it was still turning. So we'll keep it on. We just hit 90 degrees. That's why we came out to show you. It's actually at 97 now. So we're going to let it keep turning. Yeah, it wasn't there that long because I don't see any signs of something being overdone here. So bring it back as we get to probably towards 130. All right, so same, we just hit 130. Actually went a little over now, 133. Turn this off. Get some temperatures here. It's like we're way done over there. Yeah, that's a little bit lower. We're shooting for in the 130s here. One saying 133 right here where the probe is back here. You can't see where I'm getting at though. All right, we're gonna pull this baby off. We'll see you on the cutting board. As always, cheers. You have to worry about the beer getting warm today. Glad it didn't freeze. Here we are, end of the cook. Rotisserie on the SNS MasterKettle. You saw me a little issue with the rod coming out again. I had a different rod in there because of the prongs that Jack made to fit like smaller pieces of meat. Is what we used before, and I forgot that it actually kind of works its way out. I used to bump it in all the time. We're gonna fix the pieces, the tongs to work better with the proper SNS thing. It had nothing to do with SNS rotisserie. That was all us on there. But cooked it to, showed you about 90 or so. and brought you out when it was right around 130. It was getting higher readings. Did find the 130 mark, but as it rose here a little bit, might be a little further than we like, but we're going to share it with about 6 other people. So the good thing is we probably have some medium rare in here and some medium to medium well over here, which would be perfect for everybody. So I'll just take a spot in the middle here to cut through it. Looks like a pretty nice medium right there, which again will be fine for the group here. Very tender. Spice smells good. I did hit it in advance, like I said, with this Farmhouse steak seasoning from Old Mill. Yeah, that tastes good. Seasoning had a nice smell. I forget the one spice that was in there I was noticing. Coriander is in there and dill seed. So it's probably the smell we were smelling off this one. Initially in the fridge I was only smelling garlic. So hopefully like you're seeing, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell, get notifications, and we'll see you next time.